12th Aviation Battalion is one of the most premier aviation battalions in the world. We have a unique mission, we have a unique set of assets, and we have a unique set of people. We provide quality, world-class aviation support to the National Capital Region, and we provide quick reaction response in the event of a disaster, man-made or otherwise.
Our soldiers are on a tight leash, recall. Again, because of our mission, our contingency mission, again, soldiers can be called at any time to go respond for anything within this area, inside the DC area.
When the 12th Aviation Battalion is asked to perform, our mission is quite serious, and we have to go in when certain individuals are having a very bad day.
With the mission that we perform here, the Army has seen that we need a high caliber of soldier, and they choose extremely well qualified individuals to be placed in the duty positions here. We have very highly trained civilian personnel with decades of experience under their belt.
We're held to a very high standard here, and we maintain that. And there's definitely a lot of pride, coming to work, saying, telling people about the job I do and what we do.
We have a very high up-tempo mission, and they work very hard to make sure that our aircraft are up and running at all times.
We fly some of the most highest-ranking military and civilian officials in the National Capital Region, but our level of professionalism isn't just something we turn on for those individuals. We're 24/7 professionals.
You just kind of run through the schedule, run through what you need to do, and then training kind of takes over. And you're counting how many people are coming out with them, where things need to go, where people need to go. You're just kind of organizing everything in your head.
We are privileged to be able to operate in the National Capital Region.
Flying in between the memorials, especially on a clear day or like a partly cloudy day, is beautiful. Sun shining through, everything's bright white. People out looking around, springtime with the cherry blossoms going.
We're constantly training. We're constantly doing things to improve and talking it over and working things out.
With the people that we have working for us, between our maintainers, our operations personnel, and the aviators, we have some of the best trained personnel in the Army. So when we get called up to do this job, there should be no worry or doubt in your minds about us being able to accomplish our mission.
What makes us unique is the collection of individuals that make up the team of teams within the Wings of Freedom Battalion.
So we're responsible for conducting technical rescue in support of the Military District of Washington. So if something were to happen in the National Capital Region, the Military District of Washington stands up as a Joint Task Force Headquarters, National Capital Region, and we are that technical rescue support. The 9/11th is one of those companies that as an engineer you hear about. It's this cool company with a different mission.
Well, obviously we're part of the military. That's not usually how rescue units work. And also we have heavy equipment, which is not typical for fire agencies and other sort of rescue.
This unit combines a lot of specialty engineer MOSs together. So we've got combat engineers, we've got firefighters, we've got heavy equipment operators, carpenters, construction specialists.
I mean, there is sometimes a certain level of fear. I wouldn't call myself claustrophobic at all, but we have a training facility back at our home base, and it's an 18-inch pipe. As you can see, I'm a pretty big guy, so going in an 18-inch pipe is pretty unsettling for me.
You don't really know if you're afraid of confined space until you're really put in that situation. At first it's a little strange, but you get used to it and you just kind of go back to the basics and learn the steps that you need to do.
We train so much so that this kind of becomes our battle drill. It becomes natural instinct. It's not something that you have to think about anymore. You just know what you need to do in whatever situation that you're in. Our mission is for the worst case scenario. On the worst day, we're going to be called forward, and we're going to be called forward quickly.
And I'm confident in our abilities. I'm confident that when we have to enter a situation where it's someone else's very bad day, that we're going to make it better.